Bars brain like a motivation to pain. From the times I was locked up, shackled in chains, I enjoy sunshine so much. After the rain, I'm a monster bringing energy, just my turn to rain. But I ain't no king, I grew up slanging them things. From that green to that cane, off-white had that fire, so they came again and again. Man, I kept them coming back. Now I just jump on these tracks, lyrical kitchen. My wrist is just whipping, come and get all this crack that I'm spitting. I'm lyrical fishing for the real, gon' listen. I use that real when I'm spitting. Hooligan.
All right, we're going to keep playing a couple songs. I think I got another one because we got all these people that are going to pile into this room. We're going to pin up the YouTube live stream to the top because what is a Filter Friday without looking at a bunch of awesome filters? And we got some special guests today. We got the team, the whole crew. It's going to be a good time. We're going to play some games. There's going to be some money, some prizes. It's going to be a dope day. I'm actually super pumped. So thank you everybody for being in here. Those of you who just joined right now, I would love it. I never asked this, but on behalf of Filter, can you retweet this room? Can you get some people to know that we're going to do some dope stuff? They might win games. They might win money. It's going to be a great time. And we're going to be doing stuff that requires you to jump over to YouTube, but we want you in here in Twitter. So tweet out the space. Let us know what you think about Filter. And I'm just going to play that song again because actually, let's see how this one sounds.
Chemo, the coach. I moved on, man. I'm out of that loop, no longer part of that group. Hey, now I do it for the youth. Hey, indoctrinate the youth with the schools. Then the schools with the news, brainwashing some fools. I am out of that loop. Hey, no longer part of that group. They was brainwashing me too. All I'm saying, please don't be me. Hey, I dropped out with no vision to see. Educate yourself. The further you go, the further the wealth. Can't let them know. Move with the stealth. Keep it legal when it's dealt. Don't get boxed in a while. This concrete hard. I used to ball, betting it all on some packs. It was false. My life really different. Long nights with slang. Do you understand the pain? Do you understand? I was selling drugs. It just 15. Dropped out. No route, no options now. Had to get it, so I did it. So you don't ever even have to. If you live by that sword, then that same sword can spit some fire and blast you. Indoctrinate the youth with the schools. Then the schools with the news. Brainwashing some fools. I am out of that loop. No longer part of that group. They was brainwashing me too. Thread the needle with precision. Can't be lazy. You gotta work a little smarter, less harder. Make your family proud. Or they son or they daughter work well. W2, W3, doing taxes upon a sheet, or maybe a LLC on your own company. Buy some land, some property. Now them taxes come for free. Saving all them gas receipts for tax time. Getting an account diversified. All your assets where they lie. Okay, let's talk the blockchain, crypto life, hang NFTs mixed with Web3. New ventures for creativity and be whatever you want it to be. This America, please know that you can make it. Be and do what you want. The time is now. Don't be complacent. Indoctrinate the youth with the schools. Then the schools with the news. Brainwashing some fools. I am out of that loop. No longer part of that group. They was brainwashing me too.
Okay, well, that ended abruptly. Check it out. We've got the YouTube video about to go live. I see Fidgetal. I didn't know we had special guest Fidgetal. I was looking at this man's filter earlier. Terrifying. But that was just in the background. If somebody else was wearing it, it wasn't even Fidgetal. So we're going to bring up some people onto the stage on YouTube right now. I just saw the YouTube video link posted in the Discord. And speaking of the Discord, that is how you are going to win. That's how you're going to get involved with being on the game in just a little while. So we're going to pin this thing up. I'm going to bring up some people onto the live stream. You're going to hear them speaking through my face, which is very weird. But it's the way that things work when we've got YouTube and Twitter Spaces going at the same time. So without further ado, I want to bring up a couple of the team members right now. So I'm going to bring up, let's see, Chemo. I'm going to bring up a couple of people. So let me hop over to the live stream here. Here's my man Chemo. What's up, sir? Are you ready to do this space today?
Let's fucking go. I'm ready. Been waiting all fucking week for this. Let's go, dude. This shit's gonna be so fire. I'm telling you right now. If you're not in right, you better retweet the room right now. Retweet the room. Tell everybody to get in here. This is just gonna be fire. We're playing games. We got special guests. Special guests.
Should we tell who this? Do we have who the special guest is? Have we said that yet? I see the special guest's dad. That's pretty cool. I once traded an NFT with this man. I did. What's up? What's up, Bankroll Billy? Shout out to you. We got our special guest Sammy Arriaga in the house. He's gonna play live. We're gonna watch this man play some music looking like an ape. It's gonna be fantastic. You've literally never seen anything like that before. And so yeah, I'm here for it. I'm just gonna say without further ado, let's bring up our boy Sammy and talk with them a little bit. And then should we start with the song? Why don't we start with a song?
Yeah, let's have him put a song first. Yeah, let's get it started. Okay. Right, filter, right. Let's go.
Here's the only thing. If you want to watch this song, click to the top. It's linked in the nest. We're going to be watching. I see 0 eyeballs so far on the live stream. So if you haven't already, click on the second link that's here in the nest. You're going to see my boy Sammy come up and play. He's looking fresh with his filter mask on. Sammy, over to you, sir. I can't wait to hear it.
What's going on, y'all? This is the first time that that I don't shave in a month, so I'm sorry for looking like this. I usually tend to myself, but I thought I'd sing a little song for y'all. This song's called Pixelated. Hope you guys like it. 3, 2, 1, we leave in the universe. We ain't never coming back down to the earth. We were in a video game that gave you my last life. No, I'm never looking away from your one-on-one design. Ooh, let's take a spin around the blockchain, fire up a new flame. Ooh, and take it to a new domain. 3, 2, 1, we leave in the universe. We never coming back down to the earth. There's no way that we could fake it, even if it's pixelated. We're so out of touch in reality, that will never change what it do to me. I can feel the love we're making, even if it's pixelated. Baby, it's a picture in your face when the lights go out. I always put you on display when we're hanging around some filtered crowd. Ooh, let's make a name around the blockchain, show them all we made. Ooh, and pull me into a brand new place, yeah. 3, 2, 1, we leave in the universe. We never coming back down to the earth. There's no way that we could fake it, even if it's pixelated. We're so out of touch in reality, that will never change what it do to me. I can feel the love we're making, even if it's pixelated. Yeah. I can feel the love we're making, even if it's pixelated.
Let's go. Sammy, you're the man. What a way to have our first musical performance while wearing a filter mask. If you guys missed that on the YouTube live stream, sucks to be you because that was dope. How you doing, Sammy?
Oh man, I'm in heaven. I'm down in South Florida with the family, having a good time, and singing songs with the friends today. I love it.
Yeah, this is good. Good. This like takes me back vibes that we were doing last year. Live streams with Sammy playing. It is always a killer time. Hey man, listen, I want to talk with Chemo and Steve a little bit about the filter masks and how people are going to be using it. But I know you've got a lot to say about that too, because one of the things I've got to enjoy as a utility of being part of your NFT project is you'll do these live hangout like concerts with just your holders. and people show up on Zoom and they all have their cameras off. And I understand that you got some insight on why that is, why people don't want to join on camera, and kind of just sit there with their camera off. Tell me about it.
Man, that's actually a really awesome thing you brought up, because I do these concerts once a week on Zoom or on Discord, where all of my supporters, my listeners, can just listen into an acoustic concert, from the comfort of their home. But not everybody's going to want to get ready and do their hair and, put on their makeup. They might feel a little insecure, and that's totally fine, because I've totally been in that spot myself. But like having something like FILT3R, where they can just slap on an NFT project of their liking to kind of cover their face or their identity is incredible. I love it so much, and it's a great way to also show off that you support a certain community or an artist or a musician. And so me being the independent artist, this is definitely the way to go. I'm really bullish on this tech and really excited what FILT3R's working on, for sure.
Bro, I wish I had a filter for like a shoulder tan, because your boy's looking white right now.
You got that tank top, that redneck tan. You know what I'm saying? Like that white boy, like lobster looking tan. Yeah. I was like, I felt that so much when you're talking about people not wanting to come on video, because I was about to go throw on a tee, but then I didn't, because we were hanging out with 8 masks on and playing guitar and hanging out with Sammy. I couldn't leave that. Absolutely. And shout out to Mr. Suit for blessing us, and allowing this moment to happen. So I just wanted to show him some love and throw him some flowers.
Absolutely. That is so dope. Well, I want to welcome Steve up and say, Steve, you got your ape and your beer hat on, and you're saying nothing, man. Let's hear about it. What would you think about Sammy's performance, the first ever FILT3R musical performance? How'd you like it?
Bro, that was fucking amazing, man. Sammy's such a good guy. I was so happy I got the chance to meet up with him, and we got to talk about these filters and how they're going to change the whole landscape, all the digital identity, just all of it. And we got to talking, and I got to hear that story like you just mentioned about his holders not wanting to go up on camera, and we just got to talking, and Sammy's real hooked into the NFT community. I think he's doing a lot of really good stuff for the space. So, FILT3R's really happy that, he was able to come on with us, and, we can kind of, talk about it here. And then, from where we go from here, it's up to Sammy if he wants to, work with us more. We'd be happy to. He's awesome.
100%. And just to kind of add on to that, somebody like myself who comes from the Web 2 world, utilizing Instagram, utilizing TikTok, we got shorts and stuff. I think it's a really cool way to just add another layer of creativity, and also just add to the storyline, to the narrative. It's almost like Ash Ketchum with Pikachu, right? It made you love Ash even more because of his that companionship, that bond that he had between him and his Pokemon. I think that's going to be a similar intimacy between, your real face, your real entity with your FILT3R, right? With these characters. And so I'm really excited to see, where these FILT3Rs, elevate my career next. So I'm pretty pumped.
That's so dope. Yeah. You know what? There's a couple people that I've heard sing here on Twitter that I've heard speak a million times, be jokes, like just shit posting, all that stuff. And then all of a sudden I hear this beautiful voice out of somebody that I never realized was there. And it just makes me think, like, how many people have that beautiful voice in them that you don't know about, and they're not showing up because of something as simple as like, they just don't want to be on camera. And so and there's so many different versions of that. Like, I think the mental health space, that's another one of them. There's so many different things. And even, like physical fitness and stuff, like checking in, you're like, yeah, check it, like abs are still, I still got the spare tire, but blah, blah. But like, meanwhile, you're not like bearing it all because you got the safety of that mask. I think there's so much cool stuff where you could still be anonymous and like show different parts of yourself with this tech. So, we know Sammy's not hiding. We get to see his handsome face working out at the gym on ads on the nationwide campaign. Let's go, Sammy.
Imagine if that campaign knew about FILT3R and we did like half and half, where like half of it is me and then half of it is my FILT3R, right? Like, that's where my head is at. I'm like, they want to do a deal with both. So Yeah.
It looks like that's where we're headed, So, it looks like that what you just said can become a reality.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Imagine all the dormant rappers out there that are just like, nope, I'm not showing up. Not doing it. I got the skills, but I don't look the part. And then they could just be an ape, or they could be a rabbit or turtle or something. You know what I mean? Like,
well, imagine if SpongeBob had a real life person that you can create a personal relationship with. And I feel like that's the kind of stuff that we're gonna see very soon. And it's happening in real time. Here we are. We're doing it right now. So.
Yeah, and you know what? It made me think of so there's VCon going on right now. I was just listening to Gary Vee talk about this yesterday, and he was saying, he's like, I go out to yard sales and I buy, $10 items, and then I go sit in, like monster corporation meetings and I do all that. He's like, I share different versions of myself all in one place. And most people don't want to do that because they're like, oh, I don't want to like tarnish my good reputation over here by sharing this part of me that I'm like internet famous for, but I really like this nerdy thing over here, and I want to share it because I want to express that that's what I'm into, but I don't want to like mess that up. I really honestly feel like you could build multiple different, just like avatars, like identities, and just build them up.
Well,
and get to express yourself and
you
go
know
after
what the thing is that this is like a perfect example of, so Mr. Suit is one of our ambassadors, right? So he lent, to Sammy to be able to perform, right? Now you've created an ecosystem for people like Mr. Suit, who's an OG, you know what I'm saying? Who has the apes and is like, you know what? I want my apes to work for me. That's still him using his IP.
Yep.
They come up with a deal, and as Sammy gets more famous, so does Mr. Suit. It's a benefit for everybody, and it's really Web3 because it has the anonymity, but we're also sharing, right? But we are here to make money too, so I'm sure there'll be a fee or something like that if we're getting serious with it. But think about it, $100,000 PFP that I get to use for 1% of the of the thing to make some content to get some more viewers or whatever. It's phenomenal.
Well said, man. I can see Mr. Suit throwing up the hearts as you were saying that.
Yeah, dude. He's like, cha-ching,
I hope he likes beer. I can only pay you in beer.
Yeah.
He liked that.
Yeah, I did.
I feel like I'm holding back on you guys. I see Zeppelin in the background, and look, there's been another ape here the whole time, and I didn't even bring.
Let's go.
Look
at this guy's setup. Oh my gosh, dude. This is
I'm working hard on it. Can y'all hear me?
You look good.
Can.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, all right, because I'm still getting my feet wet in this scene. So yeah. What's happening, man?
You look
Let's
so
take
good.
a closer
Dude.
look.
He looks like a cartoon
Hey.
character.
This man.
So crazy.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I just
What's up,
barely
buddy?
have the dope mask and the nice Roadcaster PSA.
Chris
plus
Road
on.
coming out of here, little roadie.
Got the
I'm so happy today.
Looking like a
Hey,
pro.
y'all haven't seen my desk, man. I built this whole desk over the past month, man. It's been sick. So just a little project.
So cool. If you guys are not watching on YouTube right now, again, I just want to say, share out the space. I would love to hear what you think about what you're seeing on the YouTube live stream. Comment on YouTube. We're actually able to show your comments as well. So if you've got something to say that you want to share with us, we would love to hear it on the live chat. And then as well, we want you to join the Discord so you can get involved in the video game. And then you can watch Chemo wagging his tongue and just making noise in the background. It seems to happen where like when one ape wags his tongue, they all do it.
It's contagious.
I think it's like
So
a
true,
calling,
dude.
right? Like if we are just like then the other guy's like you know what it like the Avatar, the new Avatar movie, like
Yeah, and you know what? I don't want to do it because I don't have a mask on. I feel
yeah, you'll look
I'm
pretty
not gonna
silly,
do it.
Chris. I mean,
We got to get you one, Chris. We got to get you one.
Really silly.
we absolutely do. So, but yeah, hey, listen, we've got multiple people up here. We've got Sammy. I know we've got Brando down there, and I want to have a conversation with him a little bit. So we're going to integrate the stage as if we didn't have multiple AR masks and a Twitter space live on YouTube, and then a Discord game where you can win money and get involved. We're going to play marbles, and we're going to do some other stuff in a little while. So if you haven't already, make sure that you are getting into that Discord. But I did want to have Brando. If you want to, if you're good at all, Brando, I would love for you to come up and have a quick chat and here, because he's making some changes in his community as well. But I want to open this all up. We got a full stage here on the live stream, but we don't have a full stage on Twitter. So let's sweeten the deal here.
Like and retweet. Let's go.
Let's go.
Brando, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, what's going on? Sorry, I've got a new puppy. It's like taking care of a newborn.
Hey, I got a bunch of apes. You got the puppy. I got the apes. We're taking care of a bunch of animals. I got you, man. I get it. How's everything been going, Brando?
I'm a big fan. Good, man. Good. I was supposed to head out to Bitcoin Miami, but WestJet, which was like our primary airline in Canada, they went on strike, and then they sealed the deal, and my flight got canceled, moved around like crazy. So I decided not to go. But now I'm just kind of chilling. You know, I got the weekend, so I thought I'd come spend the Friday afternoon with you guys. I'm a big fan of FILT3R and tech. It's amazing stuff.
Oh man, I'm happy you're here. And everybody, you guys in the stream, you can hear Brando okay? Just double checking, making sure we're all on point.
All good.
All right, I love it. Cool, man. Well, listen, Brando, I know for quite a while you've been running a show on Twitter Spaces, and you've built this giant community. You've done a bunch of cool stuff. I would love to touch a little bit on what you've built, and then we'll transition to some of the changes that you've made in that. But like, man, tell me what this kind of journey has brought you through. You built up a little empire, and I want to hear about it.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to like provide more of a genuine approach to NFTs. You know, when I first got into NFTs, it was like Discord text and read this and respond to this and grind for a whitelist here. So we decided to take it to Twitter Spaces. You know, we've done our show for like 15 months now, so I don't even know what episode we're on. But we've also like made a continual effort to like give away money and give back to our audience, and just provide liquidity to the space. You know. I don't suffer, you know, as somebody in the space. You know, I've done well in Web 2, done well in Web 3, so I try to give back as much as I can to audience and also charity. So that's like a really big component of like my lifestyle and like what I like to do. But we're taking it a step further this year as well. And so, you know, we no longer have paid sponsorships. You know, for a while it made sense for us. You know, it allowed us to give away bigger prizes and, you know, do some cool stuff, but it was never really anything to like fund my bag or anything in that nature. So just being the way the space is, I think there's like way too many projects. There's some really good ones out there that build like FILT3R. We're also partnered with Worlds Beyond and others that I think are going to do well long term. But you know, we've scaled back to be more of like an educational onboarding style platform instead of like a chill and chill atmosphere. And so it's been cool, man. Like we've had a lot of really credible people come on and talk about like things that normally you just wouldn't hear in a space, you know? So it's been cool in that respect. We still give away money. I fund everything. And we're going to take it a step further this year too. You know, I think for Twitter Spaces as a platform, it's kind of like metaverse prior to metaverse in my opinion, but without like any sort of like interactive experiences, right? Like, we can all rep our digital identities on here. We can all communicate. You know, there's no token gating, but there is, you know, the hexagon where you can actually see if somebody actually owns a collection or not. But we want to integrate voice audio into a metaverse platform that we've been working with for a bit. And so we're taking it a step further this year. And we want, you know, multiple collections to be involved as well. So I think that's kind of the key, right? There's a huge crypto Twitter audience, and we can integrate the audio into like multiple metaverses and get some interaction going, mini games, prizes, stuff like that. I think that really kind of kickstarts people's like move towards, you know, adopting metaverse, because there's a lot of metaverses out there. There's not a lot though that have like consistent audiences and also ones that are like, you know, fully rolled out and done yet. So we're excited for that transition. And, you know, we're also excited to like. I want to get my mutant done with filter. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I need
that'd
that.
be dope, man. I can't more. And wait, you got boogers? I'm trying to see yours because like there's so many boogers when I see all these mutants with these filters. It's crazy. Maybe you know what?
I don't think I have boogers,
it'll be the
but
pizza.
I got the melting skin.
The melting skin and the melting like that pizza will just make sure that it waggles and moves all weird. That would be fire. See you up here with that. But man, like, what do you think about this? Because you've talked to a ton of different project founders, right? And of the project founders that come up and they'll speak about what they're building, and that there's all of this like customer facing stuff that they do, but they generally don't show up as a person on video. And I'm really curious of like what your take is on that specifically, when people are able to show up and represent their project with that like branded filter mask. Do you think it's going to empower people to show up and speak more and create more video content? What's been kind of your experience so far with looking at how many of these people show up on video?
Yeah, like I've talked about this a few times, and like for a long time we have 2D PFPs, right? And like the Flex has been profile picture. There was a big craze a couple of years ago. A lot of us were in it, but I think that the consumer mindset is like very much like, what can I do with it now? And whether that is, staking, whether that is access, token gated access to certain things. But I do think like one of the biggest plays right now is going to be filters, right? AR filters, the ability to, take your NFT and do more than just looking at it in a 2D realm. I think AKCB is doing some really cool shit. I'm from the same part of Canada as Rafsby, so I've been able to talk to him multiple times about his project, and they're doing some really cool shit with AR, and I know you guys are working with them as well, which is really cool too. But I think that is like what consumers want now. I think that people want to be able to take their digital identity a step further, and for people that have actually used it, I think it's incredible. I also think we're coming up into a generation of like young adults that are used to filters, right? Like for me, I'm maybe a bit older than some generations that use like Snapchat filters and Instagram filters. Like I wasn't big on that style things, but I am definitely interested in using like some of my IP, like I have a digital identity myself. I have a few different PFPs that I rock. This one being, one of my most popular ones that I've consistently rocked for a while. But I'd love to take it a step further and do something 3D and AR and actually, present myself in a way that it's like, oh shit, it's come to life. And I think that's like really important. And I think there's a huge need for it. There's a reason the space is where it's at. I think there's multiple reasons, but it's been kind of boring. A lot of projects just lack innovation. They put out the same stuff that we had in 2021, even the same contracts. And so we're seeing a lot of projects now start to innovate, push forward different narratives, and do some cool stuff in terms of use case. And that's why when I was approached by Filter originally, I think it was Lokes. I don't know if anybody knows Lokes from the Bored Ape community, but he originally connected me with Filter and was like, yo, these guys are doing some really cool shit. You should check them out and have them on your platform. And so I had a call with the guys, and it's funny because the first time I ever joined the call with the Filter team, they were wearing their Bored Apes. And it like totally caught me off guard, like I joined as like a human being.
Bro, I'm watching them in the background right now as you're talking. And this is like one of my favorite parts about how this stuff works. If you watch somebody on a Zoom call, like if you throw 12 people on a Zoom call and you watch the faces of all the people who are not talking, they look so bored. They look like they don't want to be there. It looks like that is like they're forced to be in that space. Even if they want to be there, they don't realize that their resting face does not look like they care. Now I sit in here and I try to make it a point to nod and smile the whole damn time I'm on camera, because I understand that I'm going to chop this up for content afterwards. But all these guys that are sitting here right now, I don't know if they look bored or not, because they look like happy apes. One of them's holding a guitar. One of them's throwing the hang loose sign, and one's got a beer hat on, wagging his tongue. Like one's yawning. He actually looks pretty bored, but I could kick him off stage if he keeps yawning.
Well, And here's the thing, right? Like most of my calls are people in Web3, right? We have a couple calls with people that are in Web2, but you know, like you join a call and you're rocking like a mutant with a pizza in his mouth. Like it's an automatic like icebreaker too. You know, it's almost like kind of funny. And so when I got on the call with the guys originally, I was like, holy shit, like wasn't expecting that, you know? And it actually worked like pretty cool, and we had some good conversations. And I even had a call this morning with a few guys that have a bigger project as well. And you know, it was face to face. And you know, was it boring? No, you know, but like if it goes on for an hour and it's not as interactive, I mean, if we all were rocking PFPs, I think it would have been a little bit funnier. You know, it just adds character. So yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan, and I'm looking forward to it.
I love it. I can't wait to see Fidgetal come up here and just do things that Fidgetal does while he's actually got a working filter on. It was such a blue balls moment. I got to be honest with you. He came up and he just froze instantly last time he was up with the filter mask on. That will absolutely happen again. Fidgetal, are you looking forward to that moment where you get to show up in all your glory with the animated mask doing its thing?
I am. I'll be honest with you. I'm like the Zoomer's boomer. So I'm not sure I'll ever get like the computer set up. I don't ever take calls like at a computer either. So I'm super excited once this becomes in-app. But I will tell you is not being, this is the only social media platform I have. I hate social media. I'm not much a fan of people in general, but not having Snapchat and not having all these other, this is just honest shit. Content stuff. I'm big on onboarding, and it's really cool to be able to like walk in. I walked into the bodega next to me. I'm in New York right now, and there was a girl behind the counter who had a Bored Ape shirt on. And I was like, "Oh shit, you're into NFTs?" And she was like, "What?" I said, "You're into NFTs? You got that dope Bored Ape shirt?" She was like, "No, I just like the colors and the monkey." And I was like, "Oh shit, you have no idea what this is." And I was able to pull up my phone, open the filter app, and then turn her into actually Mark's ape, and then record content. And then I recorded myself at a concert last night, a private concert with he's a drummer from Blink-182.
Travis Barker.
Travis and Machine Gun Kelly. And I have content of me like behind stage as my hideous PFP. So it's been really fun for me to like make content and like send it to my friends and kind of just have it for myself. And I'll start sharing it online as well. But for me, that's been really fun is to create content comfortably in the real world. So I enjoy that aspect of it. And once it's in app and I can actually do Zoom calls and freak people out, that'll be even doper.
Well, I look forward to it. And what I hope is that when we've got that awesome filter mask on and you're creating content, that you don't have absolute garbage audio like you did right now. But I do appreciate you. And I want to treat you to an event because we're going to have a little private event right now. We're going to go to a comedy show where somebody is on stage wearing the filter mask, doing funny stuff. We're going to laugh. We're going to enjoy. And the audio is going to be clean. So, yeah. Listen to my man.
Let's go.
This room because we're about to roll some video here that I'm excited. We went to preview it just so that the room knows. We started to preview it, and then I stopped it because I was like, no, I don't want to ruin the moment. I want 3 minutes and 33 seconds of awesomeness to be real and fresh and authentic. So we're about to watch it right now. If you didn't retweet the room, you don't care about other people. Here we go. We're going to watch this comedy show. I hope you all enjoy.
Long time coming, I've been plotting me a set. Payday to the moon, we ain't never going back. Caught onto the chain, pressure made us
GM, Zeppelin here. Hope your day's going good. Hey, appreciate all the love and support you've been showing me. Getting in my DMs saying, Zep, you should do this more often. Maybe you'll get a sponsor. Well, good news, because I already got a sponsor, and it is Morgan and Madison from down the street. They got a lemonade stand, and trust me, bro, it's the best lemonade ever. So if you're in town, go visit them. They're kicking it on the street right there, the driveway. So, man, I said, hey, I don't have $2, but I got a show. I'll give you a shout out, and maybe it'll give you some advertisement or something. So they hooked me up this glass of lemonade, and appreciate that. So I kind of feel bad about that. I feel bad, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a bear market, right? So I mean, maybe I should set up a GoFundMe account, like Zeppelin.eth. Send me a little something. I'll make sure they get the first $100, and after that, your boy Zepp's got to pocket a little bit. You know what? Because I'm down bad. I can use the help. Man, and y'all crazy DJs, y'all send money to anywhere. I mean, Ben.eth, what is that, man? Come on, help your boy out. You send money out for nothing, man. Just boom, see what happens. Man, I don't know what is happening with that, but I did learn one thing, mindset, right? So here it is. A mindset I learned is, if my jokes aren't good, it's not my fault. I'm just the one telling them. So, maybe we can all roll like that. I don't know, man. Shoot, what else is going on, man? We got Pepe still hitting hard. Man, I did a little shout out to them in my last video, and the Pepe coin reached out to me and said, hey, we're the OGs, man. We've been out since 17. Man, you should shout us out. I was like, all right, what you got, man? Send me a roadmap or whatever. A few days later, I checked the mailbox, and boom, there it is. Roadmap, man. I was like, I had to open it up and unfold it. Like, whoa, this is the roadmap, man, right here. Y'all are the OGs. Put it back and fold it up, like, right. You never can fold it right, man. You it ain't never going back original, but shoving the glove compartment, it's all good. So shout out to them for the effort, man. What can you say? And man, the Pepe train is rolling hard. You had the influencers fading it so hard at first, and now they're like trying to ride that train saying, oh, we was here first. They're opening spaces like original Pepe space, the official Pepe space. Like, what is that, man? You can't be saying that. That's like anti-Pepe, man. Be chasing clout on a space. You ever see anybody at a peace rally saying, this is the original peace rally. I started this. I was here first. This is the original. I thought of this whole idea. I'm the one that put me on the news. Like, shut up, dude. Man, you're crazy, man. But oh man, Pepe. Let's hear it. So that's about all I got this week. Y'all be good. Have a good one. Peace out. Zeppelin. See you next time.
With no answers, telegramming moves our way. My house be chasing bags, they be running through a maze. I'm amazed, they might answer liquidity and I'm phased. I don't ever kill my house, I put their legends in a grave. Got my girl pregnant, put that baby on the blockchain. Told me listen clearly, you best hodl you that pay. Protect the garden like I'm Ben Day. Every night I see them child supported chicks that been my fame. They face me every day. Rubs, was they really tried it, but they's here to stay. To the moon, boy, they face me every day. You can cope, you can see, they really here to stay.
Oh my god!
Oh man,
that was that, bro. I was just looking at Chemo the whole time in the background, just dying, just laughing and dancing and all that. That was Zeppelin. That was dope. How was that? Creating that skit, doing the whole thing with the filter mask on? Like, it looks like you were having a blast, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty wild. I mean, I just made that this morning because I'm a last minute kind of guy. So that's pretty wild. Like going all the way from then, edit it and sending it out. That's crazy, man.
You got it though. You got it to us in time.
We gotta have that every week. I want to hear him clown on the entire market every single week. Like, who is it? Next week gotta be PSYOP.
Oh yeah. I hope I don't rub anybody the wrong way. It's all fun, man. It's all fun.
I love it. And Sammy, you're sitting there, you're a performer, you're somebody who, you know what goes into producing content and doing all this stuff. Considering my guy threw that together this morning, me and you've had talks about making content recently, and it's like, I feel like this just shortcuts it so much. But what do you think about watching the stand-up?
That was impressive. I was like, wow, that was like a full production, and like the fact that he just like dropped like the mic and said, "I did this morning." Like, dude, props to you. You absolutely knocked it out the park, man. Props to you.
That was
Filter Army. That's what you get when you join Filter. You got an army of these guys.
That wasn't live?
Them out slow right now.
No, it wasn't live, Fidgetal. That we clicked the button and we ran that during the live stream and it just played. And so he whipped that together this morning. I uploaded a file, clicked the button, and there it was. And so I would say this too, for people that are running spaces on an average basis, think about that. You could make yourself an ad for a sponsor or something like that. The morning that you're about to run your stream or run your Twitter space, click a button, And there you go. You've got professionally produced content. It's on brand. It's got the NFT vibes to it and all that. And then click a button, and there it is. It's part of your process. So
dope.
I'm pumped to see how
So
people
dope.
use it. Yeah.
I mean, we put this on Zeppelin last minute. I mean, literally, I was like, Zeppelin, we need this comedy bit. And he's like,
3 a.m.
I'm
in the
going to give it my
morning.
best.
Yeah, I was nervous about releasing that first one because I hate setting the bar high or commit to stuff. So, but anyway, lucky 2 times. We're lucky 2 times. So we'll see what happens next.
You killed it, bro.
Like you crushed that. You did it on the spur of the moment, and imagine how that's gonna look in the future when some crazy Pepe stuff pops off and there's Pepe masks and everybody gets throw that thing on, make some quick content because it's in the moment. Sammy grabs his guitar, grabs a Pepe mask, plays a banger, right? Like, why wouldn't that hit if that's the current thing and you're able to be you and show up like you would, but you're tapped into that current thing or whatever the recent meta is, whatever. And it's not you just like 1 week you're a AI expert and the next week you're a Pepe expert. You know what I mean? Like, you get to show up as yourself. I feel like authenticity is the whole game. And so the fact that you can actually be more authentic and have something that taps in and makes you part of whatever the current meta is, I think that is fire. So Zeppelin, dude, that was impressive for sure.
That was,
Cool,
dude.
man. Appreciate it.
Hey, Chris, one thing I wanted to point out is that, one thing Filter can, kind of break the barriers on is, I live in Nashville, right? And there's a lot of musicians that have been in town for years, for 10, 15 years. And they start building that, that terrible mentality of like, oh, I'm too old. I'm never going to get a record deal. I'm like out of shape. I'm never going to be able to tour again, but
Right.
then all of a sudden they're able to kind of hide the fact that they're, that their age or a certain, they look a certain way, right? Kind of hides that, and they can, use their Filter as their new entity to kind of,
Digital's laughing like he's gonna start a band.
Well, he's laughing because he knows it's true because he's about to drop a single tomorrow using AI.
Nice.
I have 0 skills.
So I would love to see some interaction from the audience because you guys are all on the live stream, whether you know it or not. So I'm just going to pick somebody random. I see Liam down there. He's AKCB. I don't know if you're watching the live stream, Liam. I'm calling you out. Karsten, I don't know who you are, but wait, I think I do recognize Karsten. I don't know if you're watching the live stream, but I'm just calling you out. There's a bunch of people in this space. There's a ton of them. And you're on the live stream, whether you're watching it or not. So I want to encourage you, hop on this YouTube live stream because we're going to get to some games and stuff like that in a bit. But like, man, this is fun. I was so looking forward to this space. So we are going to open it up and we're going to bring different people up on stage. But for, the first process, we had to hear from Sammy. We had to hear from Brando. Sammy's going to play again. We're going to have more music. And I did get the feedback that we didn't hear the guitar as much. So I don't know. Maybe we'll make some adjustments or something to audio, and maybe I'll change it to wide spectrum. And I don't know. I think if I change it to wide spectrum, we're gonna capture the guitar. You want to do a test really quick?
Can you do a test with Countryside?
All right, just so
you got it.
This is the value of video.
I'm telling you, dude. I had this thing on motherfucking repeat all day today, dude. I love this song, bro.
Everybody's got a little bit of Southern state of mind. Everybody's got some twang when they sipping on some drink. Turning up on Friday night to a little bit of chicken fry. Everybody's got a countryside. There you go.
I love that song, and I think I can't change it to wide spectrum while I've got the Rodecaster attached, but I get to hear it perfect. So this is my advice to you. If you just heard Sammy's beautiful voice, but you didn't hear his guitar, just watch the live stream. Just click the button. I see more people that are joining it right now. So that's the way you're going to get the best audio. Sometimes I get little messages that are like, "Hey man, your mic didn't sound as awesome on Twitter." And I say, "Yeah, but I'm recording content on YouTube. And so if I want to sound good in one place, I would rather sound good where I'm going to cut this content up and play it back later." Fidgetal, what do you think about that? You're an audio expert.
I'm literally I'm not an audio expert. I'm sitting on a fucking stoop in Manhattan eating coffee cake, drinking. What just happened? Yeah, all I was gonna say is I'm doing karaoke tonight, so I'm gonna filter and record.
Let's go.
Yes, fucking please.
here
That
for
bit's
it.
going viral. Fuck.
That is so dope, man. I'm excited about that. So I can't play. Can I get any sort of feedback, thumbs up? How about this? Let's bring up a couple people from the audience. I would love to hear. I know I see Action down there. He had his hand up earlier. We got 137. Man, I would love to hear from some of the people down below. How is the space sounding? If you've got that question, I'm gonna bring up 137 really quick, and here, how are we sounding? Let's see, it's 137 up. Connecting. I don't know.
You sound great.
Cool. Well, we got a thumbs up from Digital. 137. I see Action's got his hand up too. But I did want to say, 137, what do you think so far? Are you watching on the live stream? That's a cool story. Okay. Action, I'm bringing you up.
That's the problem. You can't be on the space and on a live stream. I have to be on both phones, and it's really weird.
Digital, if you understood how much of a juggling I am when I manage all this stuff during these streams, I have a great time. It is not easy. Action, he's a killer live streamer. He knows all about that. How are we sounding, Action? How are you feeling today?
What up, Chris? Sorry, Fidgetal's just being a boomer right now. That's all it is. Don't worry. I'm with you. I'm in front of my computer. I got my phone. I got my my soundboard, and you all sound incredible. But y'all look even better than you sound, though. I gotta say that.
That's right. You got to get on that live stream. Action, what do you think about this? At this point, you've still got.
Look at Action simping for a fucking punk fucking filter.
What do you think about this? I'm this tech nerd that cares about all this content creation. I have all this weird mics and soundboards and all these things. And in not too long, it's going to be very easy for your average person to just create content here on Twitter with some video component. Once they give us some access with desktop to where we can just connect our nice mics right to a computer and talk from the computer. As a streamer, what do you think the implications are of that, of people taking content to the next level instead of just talking to their phone on Twitter? What do you think, Action?
Well, I got a nice microphone right now that I'm talking into. I do what you do. I got this whole setup, and it's a pain in the butt, man. Trying to do everything at once, it sucks. But yeah, what you're saying is going to take everybody to the next level. Like, people are going to get even more engaged. I mean, you think Twitter is, getting it right now with Spaces? It's going to take it to the next level because people are going to start doing what you guys are doing right now on 2 different platforms, all in one. And man, I'm just excited to be here before it happens so we can see this transition.
I love it, man. Hey, last question. How did Sammy's guitar sound? Could you hear it? Because I was trying to change stuff. I couldn't change anything. Did it sound any different?
No. You're good there. You want to keep it on standard, man. Like that's where you want to keep it. I think Sammy needs to upgrade his sound over there. Make sure he got 2 mics, soundboard.
Sammy's not at home. He's on the road. He's making
Sammy.
Look at this man. He's got a big, beautiful smile on. Don't give Sammy a hard time.
I'm on the road again.
That's
contrary. I'm saying he deserves to travel with at least like a little task cam so he can do his thing on the go.
Man,
this is his first time right here
from live streamers, and trust me, I get it. I travel with the Roadcaster. It is. I would rather Sammy just travel with a guitar. I've seen this man. Let me tell you a quick story, right quick. This guy set up his guitar in the middle of a very packed hall in Texas at Consensus, and just starts playing a guitar. And he said that he'll take tips in ETH. And we did that last year at Consensus, and that was amazing. Nice. So all this guy needs is that smile on that guitar, and people will stop and listen. They might even pay him a tip with ETH. So we're gonna give it a shot. Go ahead.
How did tipping go?
Oh, I don't know. I think he asked if people would send him ETH, and I believe he raised $7 million. Sammy, I would love to hear you play this song. And for the people that can't hear the good audio, hop on the live stream. Otherwise, you're gonna get what you get. I'm gonna keep it in standard mode. We're gonna listen to Sammy play a beautiful song right now, and then we're gonna get in some games. It's gonna be dope. So
yeah,
catch Sammy play. Let's go.
All right, put your hands up if you recognize this one. Yeah. Yeah, I love a meta girl inside the metaverse. She pulled me out of earth like this. She got me spinning all of my Ethereum. Made her my one-on-one real quick. A digital heart, yeah, she got it in a wallet. Flow going up while I'm over here falling. I love a meta girl. Yeah, I love a meta girl. My escape from reality, virtual fantasy, prettiest mint I ever seen. Yeah, she burning my battery, love what she do to me. Got the smash stuck behind the screen, hottest filter on the blockchain. Can't believe that she my baby. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, cause I don't wanna go back, don't wanna go back. I love a meta girl inside the metaverse. She pulled me out of earth like this. She got me spending all of my Ethereum. Made her my one-on-one real quick. My digital high, yeah, she got it in a wallet. Flow going up while I'm over here falling. I love a meta girl. Yeah, I love a meta girl. We tell each other GM every morning. I never felt like this, no derivative. Bullish on this love and how it's going. You bet that I'm gonna shield the hottest thing around the blockchain. Can't believe that she my baby. She got me giving up my seed phrase. No, I ain't gonna go back. Don't wanna go back. I love a meta girl inside the metaverse. She pulled me out of earth like this. She got me spending all my Ethereum. Made her my one-on-one real quick. A digital high, yeah, she got it in a wallet. Flow going up while I'm over here falling. I love a meta girl. I love a meta girl. Yeah. Yeah, I love a meta girl. I love a meta girl.
Oh, wait. My guy.
Thanks, y'all.
So good, man.
Thank you.
I love it. You know, it's
I
funny.
trying to say like, oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. I talk enough, man. Let's hear it, Chemo.
So last night, like after we met up and we got all set up for the stage and stuff for today and stuff, like the pre-rehearsal, I went to go looking at all his stuff and I'm playing it and I'm playing it and then I look and he has every single different remix for this song. However you want to play it, however you want to hear it, salsa, rock, like I mean, like.
Yes.
He's got all these different like beats behind it, and I thought it was just genius, bro. And I just want to say thank you for coming on today. And that's like a genius thought to be like, you know what? Like, go ahead. I'm throwing it out there, and I'm making the remix instead of allowing you to make the remix.
Yeah, man. I'm so happy that you dove into the pixelated remix experience. Yeah, that's actually the cool thing is that song has a whole PFP collection. So. It's a Web 2, Web 3 release. That's what I take pride in the most.
Dude, you know what? Sammy hits me up every once in a while. I told him the other day that project it's one of the only projects because I don't do a lot of like flipping or trading or anything like that. But of course, I want to support my guy. I was like, man, this is one of the only collections I've been able to take profits from that doesn't just immediately fall off, and it's because the community rallies around Sammy and is there and people come and they ape in and they grab a bunch of these things because they want all 12 of those songs. And you know, I mean, I'm a holder. I've reinvested into the community multiple times. Like I love being part of that, and the fact that he's here is like it's just testament to some people want to find what's work and they just want to do that over and over again. Other people will continue to do the next things and find like ways to keep the community fresh and just like, I don't know, keep things rolling. So I'm so about this. What if you did 12 different masks for those 12 different songs?
Hey, don't give away the alpha, man. These are the things you don't say.
I'm pumping my back.
I wanted to. I did have a question though, because like, so you did do an NFT drop, but then now also it's on Spotify for everybody to enjoy as well. So how was that combination Web 2, Web 3, and how did you do it? And maybe the people out there could get some knowledge if they're thinking of doing something like that.
Wait, before you answer, you guys, we have this whole thing that's happening on Discord right now, and I'm not doing my job about telling you to do it. And there, what are the prizes? Can we get that really quick? Because like, I'm gonna say this like 2 or 3 more times right now. I wanna see people actually get in on this marbles game, because I mean, we got stories to tell right now, and in between then we have people signing up to take part in this game. So what are our prizes, Chemo? Can you tell me real quick?
So first prize is $150 cash. I mean, I know the dollar's going down, but that's what we got. Okay. second prize. I mean, I wish it could be ETH or Pepe or something, but for real, right? So by the time you win, it's probably like $149 at the rate we're dropping here. So $150 first place. Second place, we got 75, and that's it. First and second. If you ain't first, you're last, and last happens to be second, but we're still giving away some money because we got to get rid of it, right? That's how it works with inflation. We can't even hold on to this USD here. Filter's got to dump.
All right, go round 2 on that question for Sammy, man, because I rudely hopped in there.
Okay, Sammy. So you dropped the NFT collection, but then now like I can experience your basically like a collection on Spotify. So how did you like bridge the two, and how did would you do one first or whatever? Tell us how you did it. People in the audience probably want to know.
Well, you know, the collection Pixelated was inspired by just the concept of PFPs being like, you know, the one thing people were, you know, just a fan of in the Web3 space. At least when I came into the space, that's what everybody was, you know, aping into. And immediately it struck a chord in my brain saying like, holy shit, these PFPs are almost like wearing digital jerseys, right? I'm a soccer player. So when you wear a jersey at the mall or, you know, or just down the street, you're showing off that you're a supporter of that team, right? And so I see PFPs the same way. So I'm like, well, as a musician, I know I'm not at the level of Drake or Ed Sheeran, but I do know that there's people out there that believe in my work enough to rock a shirt or a PFP, if you will. And so I'm like, why don't I just create a collection inspired by the Web3 space? And of course, I took inspiration from the punks, you know, being the first, you know, 16-bit or pixelated art that really took off. I'm like, well, why don't I make the CryptoPunks of music NFTs? And so that's where Pixelated was born. And then I started studying about gamification and ways to, I guess, drop a single instead of just dropping one boring version. You know, why not make 12 versions and then categorize them from common to legendary, and then structure out a utility map, you know, built around the collection of all the unique versions of the song. And so I feel like the reason why we dropped it on Spotify was more on the discoverability side of things, so that more people can hear the song, feel the song, experience the song. And then if it speaks enough to them, they're going to reach out to me via Instagram or TikTok or wherever they found the song and go, how do I dive in deeper to this experience? And at that point, I have the conversation of, I have a Web3 project. You might be foreign to all this technology, but I'm more than happy to walk you through it. And then all of a sudden, they're exposed to a community of people all wearing the same digital jersey, and boom, it clicks that little, you know, string in their mind going, I get it, right? And so,
I mean, you're talking about 300,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Like you developed that from an NFT project?
No, so it's a combination of my TikTok, my YouTube Shorts, my Instagram. You know, I've done I've built my own little thing where I funnel everybody back to my Spotify after I post videos of my lyrics on Reels and on TikTok. And then, you know, Web3 has only added on to that, because if you think about it, if you own one of my music NFTs, you know, you kind of are like behaving as my street team, if you will. And it's almost to your best interest to go out there to promote me, because the bigger that I become as an artist, you know, potentially your music NFT will also grow in value over time. You know, it kind of symbiotically grows with me.
I love it. Awesome. I'm honestly like, we've talked about different types of content. I'm like, can we just try the whole, you wear 12 different masks, You play the 12 different songs. You just do them over and over and over and over and over again on TikTok.
Yeah.
And just one of those things is going to hit. And when that hits,
I'll donate one of mine. I mean, Sammy, you don't have to ask anymore. I mean, I go ahead. Yeah, you can take mine for one.
They're out there. Man.
Well, one of the videos that I like to do on Instagram and TikTok are the ones that I just like, sing over my songs and, post the lyrics. Maybe it's 30 seconds, maybe it's 60 seconds, but having something like Filter and applying that to all the different versions of Pixelated, every single song has its own mood, its own scenario, right? So like the salsa version can be on a beach. And so we could have a beachy styled filter. There's the campfire version that's more country. So I can be in the by a bonfire, right? With bonfire lighting and everything, with a cowboy hat. And then, you know what I'm saying? So every song will have its own filter, like Chris said, and having its own environment. So I think that's brilliant. I think
so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
How many versions of the song are there?
How many what?
How many versions of the song is there? I'm just trying to
so in the collection, there's 12. And then in the one of ones, there's 2 unique versions. So there's a one of one with Chill Pill, the music artist. He did a remix of Pixelated. And then there's 2 other one of ones that have a duet version with Violetta Zeroni.
So dope. Yeah, and I would love to see more of these, the masks. I can't wait until Filter Friday is just packed, filled with all these different collections. They, their whole collection's got the filters. I can't wait to see Machiavelli roll up with his filter on. That's going to be dope.
Nah, man, what's up, Machiavelli?
Pop in here from Action, because my man's got his hand up. He's being respectful. Let's respect the hand. What's up, Action?
Trying to be polite, man. I just want to say I disagree with a little bit of what Samuel's saying. I think that the only difference between him and
sorry, I'm late.
Hold on 1 second. We got Action speaking in the background. I don't know if
Mark can't even do one phone.
Yes. Like, I don't think you're any less of an artist than some of those guys you named. I think it's all about reach. They have a little bit bigger reach than you do. They're targeting a different audience. That's all it is, man. And the exciting part for all of us here is that we get to be part of this early on while you're still growing, as opposed to jumping on board with these artists that are already out there and have a following, have a crowd, have people that are already, going head over heels over them. Right now, it's just me over here, Chris, going, oh my God, I want to meet Sammy. I want to hang out with him and see all his, Sammy.
I'm so happy you brought that up, Action. And whenever anybody asks me, like, what's one of the utilities in music NFTs that'll instantly sell me to pick it up on secondary, that's it. You just named it. Is the fact that, somebody like Snoop Dogg, no offense, he's a legend and I love him, but there's no story, right? He's a legend already. And so it's just kind of putting money in his bank already, right? But with somebody like myself or, some of the other incredible singer-songwriters that are out here hosting spaces, creating their own PFP collections as well, and, gamified experiences, that's kind of a built-in utility that nobody can ever take away from you, even if it goes to zero. You bought it whenever they began their journey. And, you guys have the opportunity now to, to have a seat in our car, in our spaceship to the moon, right? So I'm just really excited that I was able to catch this early. And I'm excited that I could use, tech like Filter to take things to the next level.
I feel like we're on like American Idol in the beginning stages, right? Like we're gonna be on here, and then like a year, 2 years from now, we're gonna be like, man, I wish Sammy could come on in space and just, like he used to, and playing the guitar, but he's on tour now. Like that's where I see you, brother, for real.
I know. I'm always
thank you guys. Thank you.
I'm like, Sammy, don't outgrow me. Don't stop texting me back, man. When, don't forget about me, Sammy.
He says that now, but then later, rug. No spaces. Like, spaces don't exist.
Sammy's my brother. I love it. Hey, I did want to go over to Machiavelli, and then I wanted to say hi to, we have a new guest. I don't know if they've heard about Filter before. Somebody named Mark. We'll go to him next. But Machiavelli, by the way, Mark is the big dog in charge of all of this stuff.
But I'm gonna keep it going, bro. The whole
Machiavelli. How are you, brother?
He's crying.
Yo, I'm good, bro. Yo, I actually came to see if Mark was dropping any alpha because every time I talk to him, I get all of the good information, and I know exactly what's coming. So I'm here really for Mark, and I'm sorry I'm late. You feel me?
He got the notifications on, like, oh shit, Mark dropping alpha, eating his face. Let's go.
I noticed those two things happened at the same time. I was
every
like,
time,
on.
Mark,
all right.
Machiavelli,
without further ado, Machiavelli kind of teed you up pretty nice there, Mark. I'm glad that you joined us on the stage. What's up, dude?
Hello, people. Very good evening. I mean, you know what I was doing? I had no phone on in the beginning, and I'm all alone at home. And I have the YouTube broadcast fully on my big screen in the living room, and I was just enjoying myself. Yeah.
Sweet,
no,
dude.
I mean, listen, guys. Again, now just looking at it from a distance, like an hour or so. I mean, we are doing something really unique. And it's a pity that markets are down, and it's there's a lot happening, but especially after this first hour, we only need to do one thing, and that's just keep pushing, because everybody loves this, and the stream on a certain moment deserves like 20,000 viewers with this kind of content. So I'm proud of everybody here. I mean, the team is doing an excellent job. Sammy, your voice is fucking awesome. I mean, I sent the YouTube link to two of my business partners in the company. They're not in the operations, but they are my partners. I sent them the link, and they said, "Who the fuck is that guy?" you need to come more often, man, because it's great what we're doing. So no, I'm enjoying myself, and I'm taking it a little bit slow today. I had a very busy week, but I'm enjoying myself, guys.
Mark, you're the man. That you coming up and saying you were watching on your big TV, like I that to me is it's the coolest thing, seeing your brand, your creation, your hard work, and it's up there on a TV. It feels so good. So for anybody who is gonna watch these YouTube live streams in the future, take pictures of your living room with that TV, send them to us, because it is the coolest thing to get to see that. Just proof, like, we're doing it.
Exactly.
Like, and we're doing it in a bear market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly right. We are doing it. We're going to change the fucking space. People don't realize this. The people who are here, they know. This is something different. And nothing happens, from nothing. You need to just keep pushing. And I'm just super proud that we are at this stage in time where we have the technology done. Everything is stable. Projects are done. Moving towards the mint in June, which is a big one. I mean, I'm just enjoying myself. It's hard work, and again, I said it before. This is the most complicated project I ever did in my career, but I'm loving it, and that's what it's all about. I think we are doing something special. We have a lot of people. I see Machiavelli here. He's a guy. I mean. He's so energetic. If you hear him talk about what we do, that pushes me forward. Also, it's a weird space, but it's all about that. So, and seeing the guys on stage, good fun. So, can I also play blackjack, because I'm a little bit of an outsider today?
Let's play marbles.
Give you a marble. Okay, so
let's go.
Marbles. Okay.
You teed me up just right. So I need everybody who wants to be part of the marble race, and it's pretty fun. I did it for the first time a little while ago. You're going to join the Discord and just write the word hi, H-I. Just say hi, drop into the Discord, say hi. That's going to enter you into the race, and you're going to be competing against Mark. And I hope that you do better than people did on the blackjack table the other week. That was So
this is
we're
the only space where we lose our own money on purpose. Like other ones are like, yeah, drop your wallet, and then people drop ETH in there, right? But this is the only one we're just like, nah, we'll just throw this USD out of here.
Dude, I just thought
in a single hand, just all losses.
So I'm gonna show everybody in the background this a little demo. I'm just gonna click play again. We didn't set up all the names or do any of the cool stuff yet. But it's this game called Marbles, and it's literally everybody who gets in on this. If you're watching on the live stream, you could see this little preview really quick. And I just click start, and it's going to follow all the different people, and I'll get to see who's in the lead. And it's a really just silly, fun game. And it's all automated. I can't control anything. So we just watch and have a good time. So if you want to be in the running for that, Marbles apparently is a thing people
Come
do.
on, baby. Come on, baby. That's it. That's it, Chemo. Let's go. Karen, get
That's
out of
right.
my way. What?
Chemo's out of here.
And you can win money.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then there's money. There's that too.
Yeah. If you win first place,
Chemo got
$150 if you win. So we're gonna pick names. We're gonna put them in here, and it's gonna. You actually are gonna race live for real against Mark.
Against Mark, not us. Chemo can't be in the running. Me either.
No.
All the fun.
Do we
stuff
have
is not for me.
Do we have guns or bananas we can throw? Like,
I wish that'd be dope.
This feels like investing in shitcoins.
I know, but because it costs the low price of nothing, and then you might win money. So I encourage you, hop into the Discord, say hi, if for nothing else, just so that we say hi back. But maybe you win some money. That'd be dope. There's Chemo again.
There we go in the lead again. Karsten, get your Karsten, get. I am just lagging here.
For those of you who don't realize, though, look at what we're doing. We're sitting here with future world icon
rigged.
Sammy Arriaga. We're watching Chemo cheat live. And
no way. This is it. Come on.
Second. Karsten's way up in front. He's
Dang, what is Karsten doing? He just woke up. What the fuck?
All right.
This is like Mario Kart, where like none of your friends have played Mario Kart before, but you're like the only good player.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
I love it. This is actually, like, in my opinion, it's kind of cooler than the blackjack. The blackjack was all right, but that's why I'm not a gambler. So this,
At least someone will win on this game.
Right. Yeah, it's inevitable.
It's probably going to be Mark. That's the fucking
It'll be
hilarious thing about it. And he'll win his money back from the from the last time.
From last time. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
I love it. Okay. Well, enough of that. I'm going to give you guys that last shot to join in that Discord, write the words hi, and it's going to be a good time. So let's just open it up, though. I mean, we got awesome people here, Machiavelli and Fidgetal and Sammy, and we got Zeppelin. We got all the fam here. So, I mean, what do you think about how we're going to be chopping up this content right now? Like, do you think, Sammy, especially for you, you've got a huge audience. Do you think people are interested in seeing that people are having fun in this space, in this big open forum where we're live, we're doing all this cool community activity, there's stuff to do. You're not just sitting there. It's not the typical Web 2 one-way communication, somebody talking at you like it's inviting. It's all of that. Like, do you think that this technology on top of all of that is not just like the cherry on top?
100%. It's taken, personalization and, like a digital intimacy, if you will, to the next level. And, somebody like myself who makes content, you would know, I can chop up this content and, like, for example, when Action was speaking earlier, I can take that content and share it to like my Instagram reels and, expose my 90,000 followers that I've worked on for so many years to some of the amazing things that we spoke about today. So, and all through FILT3R, right? So I'm really excited to experiment with you after the stream.
Oh yeah, man.
You're owes me, Sammy. What's going on, man? Well, I know how Chris rolls in here. He's got all of these different things all set up so he can chop it up and make it nice, good looking, regardless of the platform you're going to be able to post it on. I just want to ask, is Mark still around? Yeah, Mark's still here. I had a question for him, if that's okay. I mean, we got the guy who's behind all of this. He's already, mooned here. He's already has that big screen TV. Mark, why are you still working? You don't need more big screen TV. You said it was up to this thing you worked on.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I was retired, but it didn't work out. No, I mean, I did retire. I mean, I hate the word retire, but I mean, I sold something in 2014 and I didn't do anything for a couple of years. But I mean, it was the most awful time in my life because we need challenges, right? We need work. We need to be, busy. So, I mean, I'm very happy that I can watch from my big screen after 2 years of grinding, like a super, super dope show with a cool artist like Sammy doing his song as an ape. honestly, I get goosebumps now while I'm talking about it, because it was a very tough road to get to this point. So yeah, it's just gratefulness, absolute gratefulness. I'm grateful for everything at this stage. And by the way, it's my birthday in 3 days. And I get a lot of friends over, so I'm gonna really celebrate. I didn't celebrate anything for 2 years, and I think I'm going to the fucking moon in a couple of days.
Have fun, man. You deserve it.
Adios, amigo.
Yeah. There may be
24.
a compilation video of Mark on his 24th birthday with
24.
all of the different apes singing happy birthday with their masks on. That might have to happen. I think so.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Absolutely.
How's that for an answer, Action? What do you think?
I mean, that was pretty good. I think he needs that soundboard so at the end he can go like this. But I think it works out.
I mean, dang, he's slacking over there, bro.
Action just
triple
came in to
co-host.
flex on us. That's it.
What was that,
I think action needs to come to us.
Let's
That's
go.
what he needs to do.
I think we need to have live stream showdowns. Like, who's the
Hey, are
biggest
we playing the
nerd?
game or what?
Be like,
Are we playing
we
the
have
game?
it all. I don't know. I don't know. I want to give people the option to say hi in Discord. Did they do that? Let me check the back chats.
Yeah,
here.
people are
It
flying
says-
in the Discord right
it says
now, man. Like, we got
a lot of
100 plus people watching on Spaces,
Okay.
bunch on stream. People are loving it. They're ready for another song, I think.
Okay. How about this? Let's get another song. I need to get
Get your stuff together.
CSV file, and I'm gonna load that up into the background. I don't even want to show you guys that Karsten won that last race because
OMG. Get him out of here.
So, Sammy, do you got another song you'd like to play for us, my man? Because I know you got them all unlocked.
Country.
I just love it.
Well, you know what? Since it's Mark's birthday in 3 days, I think it's only right to use the filters to sing the man himself a little happy birthday as a game.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Happy birthday
Oh yeah.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mark. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Felicidades, hermano. Let's go to life.
Watch that on your big screen, huh?
Yeah, no, I mean, big screen, big fucking smile, bro. Here, I mean, it was wide as fuck. I am, yeah. Sammy, honestly, you have a fucking beautiful voice. Honestly, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. It's so, it's not even good, It's like sublime. You have a certain crisp with what I really like. I mean, maybe it's personal, but I thank you, brother.
Oh man, I appreciate you so much, brother. And congratulations on your big day. To life, love, and prosperity.
Let's go.
Exactly.
Happy birthday, man. I those Sammy happy birthday serenades, like nothing better.
And it's not even my birthday, so I mean, no, I can
In case he doesn't
marinate
see
on
you,
this
though.
for 3 days.
Oh, we're gonna cut that up and we're just gonna have it on loop. So you're gonna wake up, it's gonna be your birthday. We're gonna have this repurposed beautiful ape playing a guitar singing you happy birthday, just on repeat. Anytime you need to, you just listen to it, happy birthday.
Henry, go ahead and timestamp that one, Henry. Yeah, we need to get that for real.
I think we need some party hats, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
maybe some
guys,
kazoo. What do you call it?
Yeah.
Machiavelli, how are you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic, my man. Feliz cumpleaños. I'm excited just for what's still to come. Every time we tune in on Fridays, and we missed last Friday because things were happening. It was Mother's Day weekend and stuff. But I'm so excited to see Sammy on here today. The apes look great. Watching them sing you happy birthday right now was phenomenal. Like, hey, I'm super excited, brother. And hey, thanks for coming by the space the week prior and just being you who you are, brother. You know what I'm saying? Just having you talk, be communal with me, Comfort, and everybody at Beast FM. We really appreciate your insight and what you bring to the table, man.
Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, man. Really. No, it's we're having fun. you know, we're having fun, and that's I think that's what will resonate with people. We're just having fun, and it's all about community, and you know, I fell in love also with the community of the beasts. I mean, what Rusby and his team are doing there. I mean, this is for me. That's it's an inspiration, right? Because we don't have our own IP yet. You know, we have filter technology. We do the board filters, but our IP is coming in the form of Mr. Annan. And, you know, there will come a time for us as a company, as a team, to start focusing more really on community building, post-mint, and what they do over there. That's an example for me. That's how I want to do it. So, I mean, I'm blessed with having them as a technology partner, but also as friends.
What Filter is doing has never been done before. You know, we didn't have some sort of roadmap to follow. We're kind of just throwing it all out there. And look, dude, we got Sammy here singing with a filter on. Like, who would have thought? You know.
I love it. You guys are like you're like going through the bamboo forest, just hacking down stuff with the machetes. Just like there's no road. You're just making the road, you know. And you're doing it looking like you belong in the jungle. We're
gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen, bro. Watch.
I love it. Well, you know who's not gonna make it happen? The people who don't join by saying hi in Discord. They're not gonna make it. Nope. I just saw the list. It is not long enough. It should be longer. But congratulations to the people who are gonna win money on that short list, because it's not long enough for there to be much competition. So if you're in that race and you're about to watch this thing, we've got 8 minutes left of this stream. I'm leaving meat on the bone, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to stretch this thing out. We're going to go to this game. It's going to be amazing. We're going to watch somebody win some money in less. I think we're at 3 minutes. And is that Chemo? Is that Chemo's background? It went from like we're in the jungle to then like there was like tambourines. I don't know what that noise was. It's all good though. We love you, Chemo. So hop into that Discord, say hi. We just got a couple minutes left. I'm going to check back in. But this has been awesome. You guys and Sammy, for you showing up, for you leading the way for your community. Again, I am a holder. I love the fact that there's people here that are just leading by example. AKCB always shows up to these Filter Fridays. Machiavelli. I mean, this is where it's
we got Crad in it. We got Crad in the audience too, man. Shout out to Crad. You know what I'm saying? The man, the myth, the legend is here himself too.
Hey, you know what I love too? That I can just pick people in the audience, and you guys could see on the live stream if you're watching. I just throw some hearts out. I'd be like, "What's up, Sammy's dad?" You know, all the people. This is a good time. So, all right, I'm checking into Discord. I think we've got the final list here. I'm about to load them up. So, anybody else got questions for Mark or Sammy? Now is the time. We're coming to a close here. We're about to run this last game. And
I just want to say shout out to Sammy for the pixel pet. You know what I'm saying? I got me a pug with horns.
Hey,
Pixelated collection.
That's what you get, man, for being a holder. Just the gift that keeps on giving, man. You know what we're all about.
Exactly. So I see that we have Gret with us, co-founder of a kit called Beast. I don't know, maybe if you want to join us. It's all good, man. It's all good. Let's see how it goes. So, people, I don't know when I am allowed to pitch something or to leak something.
Drop it, Mark. Give us the alpha.
Yeah, but I'm not on the wheels of steel, so I don't know if I need to wait or I just wait for a signal. But what I'm gonna drop is it's pretty spectacular, I have to say. It's a teaser. Yeah, so it's not the full thing, but one of the wishes I had for the project is that with the board apes, with the board filter project, we are actually dropping an AR access pass, right? So that's an NFT, but an NFT needs to have an artwork. Yeah, and obviously we can't show the bases there because it's IP protected. So we needed to come up with a certain artwork, and I couldn't find the right artist. I couldn't find the right flow. I couldn't find the right people. You know, and I was doing some prototyping with people, but it was just not that. And why? Because you know my focus point with the art piece, with the NFT itself, was basically that even if we would have no utility whatsoever, that people still wanted to buy it. Yeah. So like let's say a normal PFP project. So, I mean, you all know what we try to do here. We are doing shit on the highest level. So the artwork needs to represent that. So it was not really easy. And suddenly, and that's how the universe works, right? If you just wait and have trust in the process, then something comes your way. And I met a good friend of mine. Actually, he was not a friend, but I can consider him now a friend. He's a very, very talented artist. And I won't say by pure luck that we met, because I strongly believe that the universe is taking care of us. So he was actually watching the live show we did with Farouk, same also on YouTube. And he was listening and he heard that I was Dutch. And I probably, everything resonated what we did. And he reached out to me. He sent me a DM. And, I don't know if I can keep up with the DMs, but I look at every DM I get. I most of the time I also try to react, and what you do when you get a DM, you just go to the Twitter profile and check, okay, who's this guy or girl or what are they doing? And then I saw his artwork, and immediately I knew it. This is the guy. Yeah. So, but we didn't even talk yet. So we came to a meeting. We had a meeting face to face. Not as our filters. We are both Dutch, so that's pretty handy. But we talked for 3 hours in the first meeting, and I'm a very artistic person also, and I really like his art. And already in that meeting, I said, "Listen, bro, you need to make the art pass for us for the OG collection." And he said immediately, "Dope, we're gonna do it." So we didn't even make a financial deal. We just agreed on he's gonna do it. So, we are now weeks, months further. The art passes are ready, and yeah, baby, I can tell you, I am very, very satisfied with the results, because I really think that everything what he does is great. I mean, maybe not everybody digs it. I don't know. Everybody has his own taste. But I really like the 3D art and fantasy kind of style. So
drop it, Chris. Let's go.
Yeah, I think we drop the teaser.
Okay, I've got. So is this the green one? Is this the green teaser? Is that the one? I don't want to say anything. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
All right. So if this is, I swear, I hope I'm not going to push the wrong button. Here we go. Oh boy. Who that? Is that it?
Pepe.
Oh my gosh.
I hope that was what I was supposed to do, because I'm sitting here getting rid of this little video game set to play. But
holy shit! Okay, that's good. That's good stuff. It's live, people, but that's not it.
I don't even know what video I'm supposed to read.
Let me send it to you. I am here behind my computer now.
All right, I'm gonna get this video game set up real quick. And
I got it right here, Chris. It's right here in the Discord. Here, I'm gonna make it.
All right. I wish I could turn this music off, guys, but I can't. So
if you guys are not watching the stream, make sure you're watching the stream.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. We're about to set this thing up.
It's pinned.
All right.
It's pinned to the space.
Before we do the race, we're going to do this. But I'm about to add names to this thing here. It's going to be a good time.
Okay.
Final names. Finish. Got it. All right. Now we got names. Now I'm gonna drop this.
We accidentally dropped that alpha. Dang.
So I have to say that the artist I'm talking about, his name is Robin, and I know he's listening, but I know he's also very busy with preparing artworks for what was it? He told me he has a very big exhibition coming up. But he's listening, and I'm very proud to be partnering up with him. His company is called Warp, very talented artist. You know, he did collabs with the UEFA, the Champions League. He did the finals commercial. He worked for Xbox, Harman Kardon, YouTuber Jelly, partnered with NVIDIA. This guy is like the real deal. And believe me, he's going to be big. And that's what I told him in the first meeting. Your art is so good, and he has such a strong vision about when to bring stuff out. You know, in general, what people like, and he has a very, very good philosophy about, you know, he brings stuff in stages, and that's what I like. You know, I mean, he's very conscious about, you know, how he wants to position his brand. So, yeah.
Can we see it, or can we see it?
I'm gonna click the button. Here we go.
Can you click the?
Let's go.
So cool.
Wow.
Yeah, so what you see here is only like 10% of the whole pass. Yeah. So the artwork is way bigger. It's fully packed with details. I mean, you did see a box, right? That's a digital wearable box. Holders of our OG pass get free airdrops of those boxes, yeah, with rarity. I mean, different types of rarity. We have 4 different passes. They all have another color, and they all have their own rarity. So you don't know which one you're gonna mint. You can have a very rare one or less rare, but the boxes is just one thing. You can also see in the back. I don't know if that's in the video, but you saw Mr. Annan floating around there. I mean, we have a lot of stuff. There are some Easter eggs hidden in the past for future drops and future releases. Yeah, I'm very, very excited to showcase the teaser, and you know, we will show more obviously just before the mint, or you know, well, the mint, it's there, but maybe we're gonna tease more. I don't know if we're gonna tease the whole pass, or but it's really cool stuff, and I'm happy that we partnered up, that we are partnering up, and yeah, let's go, man.
Let's do it. If you guys aren't watching, like, I just fumbled the video, and then we watched the right video, and now we're gonna watch the game, and someone's gonna win some money, and I hope it's you, and I hope you're watching the live stream. So if you haven't already, we've got that pinned up at the top. There's the YouTube live stream giveaway extravaganza. I don't know. I'm about to click a button. We're gonna watch some marbles. Someone's gonna win some money, and I'm here for it. So I think all I gotta do is click a button that says like start. Somebody that plays video games, tell me what to do, because I'm looking at this thing. We got all the people in there. We got community maps. I'm gonna click on, I don't know, we got any ideas? What do we want to click on? We got fun universal jaunt. How about I'm gonna change over to that view so you guys can all see what I'm seeing instead of just listening to it. Here we go. I've got this live stream going. Here we go.
And Chris, while you're getting the do the YouTuber thing here for everybody. If you're watching the live stream, if you haven't smashed the like button yet, make sure to do that. And I only see 26 people subscribed. We got to get the number up with the people that are watching this thing right now. So let's go. Let's click that like button for everybody to see more of this video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can get more of this stuff.
That sounds like a guy.
100%.
I think he's done a shout out before. This guy sounds like a professional. And I hope that we have more times with action on these live streams. We're gonna play a game. You're gonna watch, and I'm just gonna click this thing because I don't even know. It's called cleanup. Nope. I'm gonna click fun universal jaunt, and there's 7 people playing, and someone's about to win some money. Everybody sees this on the live stream. It's not just me. I'm looking at a big old TV here.
I'm seeing it.
All right. Oh boy, good times. I don't know if this thing plays stuff in the background. I'm gonna click start. We're gonna see who wins.
Let's go, baby.
Good luck, racers. Good luck, marbles. I don't even know about this one. I've never done this. Can't tell.
Yay! No winners.
Hey, congratulations to nobody, because that was
a filter custom.
Yes, the filter. That was That was it. All right. Somebody else talk about stuff while your boy clicks some buttons. That was awesome. I know we've got our people that I loaded up in there, but I'm apparently going to have to do that again. And in the future, I will very likely get fired from being the guy that sets up the video gameplay. So
Never.
That's okay. You're giving opportunity, Chris. That's all that is.
This is called building in public, everybody. If you've never heard of that before, that's what it is.
No, but this, right? Like at the end of the day, you got to think of your feet. Quick. I'm early day and submitting it for a live stream. That's crazy. Who can do that?
Well, I know that I need to mute myself because I think I was just cutting off your audio. So be right back.
In the private chat, Chris. Cord has it like word for word to do.
Simulation.
Yeah. Simulation.
Enter the amount of players. Bottom right.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Race time.
Oh.
Oh, they just went off.
Did everybody just die again?
They just went right off the end.
Wow.
Oh man.
Rug again.
Brutal.
And he got a hat and some paper.
Oh wait, he said enter names. No. 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 He said no. No. Are we still playing? Can anybody hear? He said no. He's saying no a lot. Seven players. Change the player to 7 instead of, or change the player to 54, 57. I can't even hear him. I was voting for Glitch Master anyway.
Master.
Can't hear Chris.
He's saying, "Congratulations, Glitch Master."
Is he?
No, I was talking to you guys the whole time, not realizing that I was muted on StreamYard.
Oh, bro.
I was verbally getting yelled at in Discord for sucking.
Yeah.
So whatever it was that I was supposed to do, I'm about to follow it. And if anybody feels like walking me through it here,
yeah, it's right on the.
Oh, let's let Fidgetal come up and tease me too. All right, let's go. All right.
Wait, the boomer is gonna tease you? That's gonna be fantastic.
Oh boy. Just go in the private chat. Cord has it laid out there.
Private
you just
chat
have to change the amount of people that are in the game instead of just the 7. That's what the key was.
Cord just like all caps. No.
Yeah.
This is so
The
funny.
other players. No.
There's 57 players. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Hey, Glitchmaster, I owe you one. I don't know what I owe you, but I owe you something. Okay, let's try to do this video game thing with 57 players because that did not work out from earlier. What's up, Digital? You back?
Oh, I'm enjoying myself so much.
Thank God.
Uh-oh.
Thank God. All right, let's say settings. Nope. That wasn't it. Race menu. All right, now we're just waiting for the race menu. How people do this and have it all dialed, hats off to you. I was teasing gamers earlier. Never mind, I'm the bozo. The gamers, they got it all figured out. This is good stuff. So I'm clicking settings.
Race. Yes, and then check the lane list.
Add names, and we're gonna go name count 56.
We have 56.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I say finish.
Yeah. And then we're going to go into community maps.
Okay.
Okay. Select the map.
And which map should I pick? That last one sucked.
Let's go with the first one.
Okay. You got it.
All right. And then
56.
simulation. Yes.
Maybe one which is not on steroids.
How's that?
And there we go.
Are we good?
Perfect.
Yay. Guys.
Yes, sir.
We did it. We did it.
You know, to the point of all of this, I wish I had a filter covering my shameful face right now, but I don't. So I'm just a real boy about to click start race. And there we go. We're off to the race.
There we go.
Get the music in the background, please.
Let's go.
Oh, this is crazy. Oh, I can actually hear the little sounds.
I love America. Pull me out of earth like this. She got me spinning on my Ethereum. Made her my water. A digital high, yeah, she got it in a wallet. For going up while I'm over here falling. Little girl, I love a middle girl. My escape from reality, virtual fantasy, pretty the same. Yeah, she burning my battery, love was so at the snake, at the screen. How to stay around the clock. Can't believe that she my baby. Everything crazy.
Hey, we got a winner.
I don't wanna go back. I love a
That was so much cooler. That was way better than the other times.
There was a winner.
Yeah, there was an actual winner. That was the third time's the charm. How would you guys feel? And let me just save some face here. How would you guys feel about having winner 1, winner 2, and winner 3? I don't know. How do we do this? It says that we've got a 1, 2, and 3 here, or do we run a third race? I'm just throwing that out there. That's the guy that messed it all up. What do you think?
Run it.
Winner, Sassy Pants Ninja. I know I got that button. Come on, Action. Where you at? Let's go.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Should we change the map this time and do one final one? And we got Glitchmaster, we got Sassy Pants Ninja, or what? Is that what we're doing? Race menu.
Let's do it.
Okay. I think
Are we going to hear while this one goes on, or what's the plan?
This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna click community maps. All right, which one? You guys pick. We got 1 through 16 on this thing. We got to wrap this space, man. This is it. This is gonna be the big da-dun-da-da. Anybody?
Pick a number.
I'm clicking this one. Colorful lucky track.
Uh-oh.
Simulation. Thank God. Oh, I'm so excited to not be clicking the wrong buttons in about 3-4 minutes from now. It's going to be great. Here we go. Starting the race.
And they're off.
Everybody. I don't know if you guys can hear the little ticking sounds in the background of all the little balls bouncing around, but very ASMR.
No, we just hear you, bro.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Denny, you are crushing. I don't know if that's going to continue, but where's the cheering? Where's my squad? I got a bunch of happy monkeys that are silent.
Cause you muted us.
No.
We got Pradeep in first.
This is crazy.
Look
at how many people are stacked back there. That's wild.
You need
I'm
an
getting
AI.
a bit nauseous looking at it.
You need an AI like horse race from the 1920s. You know, in the first place, I got a
Denny coming through now. Denny coming up from behind. Pradeep.
We need the auctioneer voice.
Making his way on the outside. Oh, and he gets slammed back to second base. Pradeep back in.
Well, this is the way to end the stream, I guess, because this one's taking a minute.
Yeah.
Pradeep
Did you calculate this for like 36 minutes?
Pradeep,
who's this?
What
Who's
the heck
this?
was that?
Flying in.
Blasphemy.
Uh-oh. Looks like Sammy. Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck. He's getting smoked.
Warp!
Here comes Warp.
No way.
That's it.
Oh, look at that.
Nice
Warp, you hit the wrong thing.
Oh, no.
Brutal.
Pinky
Promise
Dude.
coming up from
Still
behind.
made it.
I feel like we're at a...
He snuck around everything.
Drop.
Snuck through.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
He's got it. He's got it.
We're second.
For sure. For sure. He's got it.
Warp.
Warp. The win. Warp for the win.
Final tap.
Oh, dude, this is crazy.
Oh, man.
Be positive. Karen. Karen Ron. Karen.
Oh, man. This is wild.
57 people are going to drop through there. That's hilarious. This was actually fun.
That was really cool.
That was actually cool, dude.
That
And that guy won $150, huh?
Let's
Be positive got 75. DM us. Let's go. Let us know where to send the money.
All right. I'm just the guy that clicks buttons. You guys be the one that sets the order of winners and whatnot.
Yeah.
I know nothing. But I think that sounds pretty fair. I think that lap was real big. I think that was for the win.
Man, I was rooting for Denny though.
I know.
He got rugged hard.
I want to hear in the comments how it was seeing yourself and getting completely rugged.
Leading the whole way.
Moment of silence.
There's Denny.
Denny, you were in first.
He's limping
Poor
and shit.
Denny.
Like, watch him burn right now too. All right.
Oh my goodness.
He got burnt totally.
Going? How can I like massively zoom out and see how many people are still up there? I think that's it. My guys, yes, Luke.
Wow.
Dead last. We should have
Yeah,
gave
dead-
somebody who.
we're watching
Okay,
dead
so
last,
now that we
yeah.
know that it's like
Yo, we should give
spontaneous,
a
right?
reward to the last person.
That's what I was gonna say. Give one to the first
yeah.
person and the last person, because you never know. It
Wait.
could have been Denny.
Oh.
Oh.
Karen
was cool.
won.
Yep, that was amazing. Wow.
Wow, cool.
I feel like I just did something. I sat here in my seat and did nothing, and I feel I'm like exhausted right now. Like,
What are you talking about? Right button time, man. That means a lot.
Guys, I just saw that I got a text message from Robin, our artist from Warp, and I don't know what happened, but I think he got rocked or something.
It was him. I thought that was him.
He did.
He was gonna win, and then he just went.
Yeah. Listen, that's the universe at work, bro. I mean, he can't win.
that's right. That's how it should be. If you've got team members that are winning the stuff, you got to make some adjustments because you got to keep it fair. You got to make it for the community. This was so fun, you guys.
Yeah. And you know what the funny part is? It may even seem that this shitty game you were playing is rugged, but it's hard to rug a game which is already, so loose. that's the funny part. No, I mean, it's all good, man. I mean, I love what I saw. I mean, it's all about good energy and good stuff. And we're trying stuff, right, with the audience, and we play some games. No, it's I love it. I love it.
Man, I just think. Go ahead, Action.
It's freaking all community based, right? Like that's what it boils down to. The reason we're all having a good time watching this thing is because we're seeing our people's names up there. I'm seeing people from my own community show up. I saw Ramrod place 3rd place. Like he wasn't part of this when I first came in. Now I see them coming out. Like that's what it's all about. It doesn't matter if things, work or don't work half at a time. As long as you're having a good time making the best of it.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm happy, and I think everybody else is as well.
No, you're absolutely right. And the reason why we do this stuff, right, and we try different things, it's just also there is a learning curve here. And when we have if all the beasts have their filter, you have 10,000 filters already. If we do the Mr. Annan, you have 20,000, you have 30, 45, 50,000 filters live. You will see what's going to happen with spaces. They all will go towards this format and get people on the stage, anonymous, and do crazy stuff with them. I think that's where it's going. I think that's where it needs to go. Because you are right, Action. It's all about community and doing stuff together and having fun while we're working. And we try to make money and all of that serious stuff, but we also need to have fun. And I'm very proud of the team that they organized this fantastic experience. I enjoy it from my couch. I'm enjoying it now. Keep up the good work, people. I love you.
All right. Thank you.
We love you too, Mark.
Sammy, let's close it out.
Sammy's going to close it out, but I just want to say, before we have our amazing friend Sammy play us out, and we're going to end the space right after his song is over, I just want to say before that, if you had fun, let us know about it. Let us know what part of this was good, was like a good time. Please tell your friends about this because it is actually a blast. I look forward to Filter Fridays big time. I hope you do as well. So share out the experience, and we're going to clip up the little chunks of this and throw it out there. So we would just love it if you'd share. And we'd love it if you come back next Friday. And without further ado, without any further words, Sammy,
my favorite,
play us out, sir.
Let's go.
Put him on the big screen. Put him on the big screen, Chris.
This is for Chemo. Here we go. Everybody's got a countryside, little bit of southern state of mind. Everybody's got some twang when they sipping on some drink and turning up on Friday night to a little bit of chicken fried. Everybody's got it. If you stay too long in that summer sun, you're gonna get a redneck. If you go downtown just far enough, you're gonna want a long neck. One thing about me and you, we both like mountains blue. Don't care where we got roots. Everybody's got a countryside, little bit of southern state of mind. Everybody's got some twang when they sipping on some drink, turning up on Friday night to a little bit of chicken fried. Everybody's got a countryside. Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Yeah, we all got a little bit of y'all deep down. Cans cracking by the creek and we dig that sound. Could be Gucci shoes, Lucchese boots. We all sit back, kick them off when the day's through. Could be a fiddle from back in the day, or a beat while a banjo plays. No matter what, we're all a bit of the same. That's right. Everybody's got a countryside, little bit of southern state of mind. Everybody's got some twang when they sipping on some drink, turning up on Friday night to a little bit of chicken fried. Everybody's got a countryside. That's right. Da-da-dum, da-dum, 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 da-da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Thank you, Sammy.